What's up, YouTube? Today I'm your boy Brandon, and I'm here at my house to review the NXT Takeover Chicago and the results. Here we go. So, basically how the review works is that I'm gonna give you like a 10 out of 10, is like 1 to 10, but you know how it works. So let's go. Alright, Undisputed Era. I was right. The Undisputed Era defeated Oni Lachlan and Danny Burch. So, match was intense. Little back and forth stuff. Wasn't that well? It was so but my rate would be like a 5 out of 10 for that match because I personally think it was okay. Not like it was not good. I mean, I'm not saying that it was not like okay. It was not good. It was not bad, but it was like an okay. Like an okay in the middle. Because you had guys fighting back and forth, and Roger Strong just like, yeah, so let's move on to the next one, shall we? Ricochet defeated Velveteen Dream. Now, that match, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. Match stole the show. And the match was like 22 minutes and 10 seconds of Ricochet and Velveteen Dream. They were at it, back and forth. The King stuff, the King could do what the Dream could do, and everything else. Like back and first, or the match started with a back and forth thing, like back and forth. But how the ending was amazing. So you first of all you had Velveteen Dream. Ricochet was on the other side. So on the other side of the ring, Velveteen Dream was on the third top rope, on the right side where the commentary section is. He was on where the entrance is. So when Velveteen Dream said he could do what Ricochet do, he moved and he almost jumped, and Ricochet moved out, and it was incredible, guys. You should watch NXT Takeover. That was amazing last night. So Ricochet, we had it towards his injury. He went up and he spined his back with his finisher, and 1, 2, 3, Ricochet, the King, could do what the Dream did. It's your winner. But at the beginning, it's like Hogan style, Rock style, like looking everywhere. The rivalry between the Hulk Hogan. Take it back to the rivalry between Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. An amazing match right there. Epic match. Them two did an amazing job. The Velveteen Dream and Ricochet did an amazing job on that. I have to give credit for both of them, and they did a phenomenal job. Comment down below, you think that the match was amazing? Because I sure it was, and it was a hell of a match that stole NXT and stole the whole show. That was a good match. Now, Shayna Baszler defeated Nikki Cross by technical submission. I'd give it a 4 out of 10. Because despite how the match was after, that match should have been like Ricochet versus Velveteen Dream should have been, but despite of the happiness and the excitement that the people had when the match was on, now I had to give this a 4 out of 10 because it went down to a shit match. Okay, alright. So Nikki Cross, crazy person. Shayna Baszler, the Queen of Spades. Shayna Baszler did more than Nikki Cross. But I'll tell you this. When Nikki Cross smiled. So, by the moment she smiled, she was like, and then she fell asleep. She was passing out. And then it was a technical submission because she submitted her out. She passed out. So that match was like a 4 out of 10. I don't know. What do you guys think? Next match. Aleister Black defeated Lars Sullivan. Okay, another match that was like I took 4 out of 10. Well, actually, let's put it up to 7 out of 10. I'll tell you why. I was watching. Not that I was watching, not that I stopped watching it. It's because that match was okay intense than the Ricochet and Double Team game. But when you're talking about it, that match did not steal the show. That match was more than 14 minutes and 7 seconds into the show. And I liked Aleister Black. I hate Lord Sullivan, but that match was an okay match. That's why I give it a 7 out of 10. Alright, last but not least, Tommaso Ciampa defeated Johnny Gargano. That match was a 10 out of 10 too. That match was so intense. That match was so intense that Gargano was dominating the match until the ending with Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa came out and did what he had to do. Alright, so let's picture this. Last year Takeover is what happened this year in Chicago. So last year they lost the belt. Ciampa, and like the end of the match, Tony Ciampa did the same thing as last year, where it all started when he grabbed him. He's like, "You want to be best friends, huh?" And then he just shoved his head right there. Gargano took advantage and slammed the taste out of Ciampa. And when Ciampa went, he left in evidence. Gargano said no. She went back. He went to the ring. He took out he took out Ciampa, and Ciampa went dead. Ciampa was knocked out, and as soon as he pushed him out of the ring, Gargano came back. Ciampa was alive. I don't know how, but Ciampa was alive. DDT him, 1, 2, 3, match was over. It was like a bullshit ending. And that's how it ended Gargano's career. But I promise you guys that Gargano's gonna be in like either Raw or SmackDown. He's gonna get called up in the main roster. I bet you guys he's gonna call up in the main roster this week, either tomorrow or Tuesday. I bet Gargano's gonna have an amazing future in WWE and wrestling. Now, that is the end of the reviews and the reactions. I mean, not the reaction, the results. Now, speaking of tonight, Money in the Bank. I'm not gonna do my results will be the next day when I come back. It'll be up around 6:37 at night. Yeah. So that right there, I feel like I'm not gonna do results later on in the night because I want to watch the pay-per-view before I give the results. But I'm not gonna do it because I have school tomorrow. So I'm gonna do it tomorrow night. Tune in. Thank you all for watching. Please like it, leave it, comment, and subscribe to my second channel, Brandon Montalvo, just Brandon Montalvo. And I see you guys tomorrow.